Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Law Lounge with Silva. I am Silva Megerditchian. I am a Los Angeles-based criminal defense attorney, and today I kind of want to talk about something ripped from the headlines, the marriage between Nikki Bella, who's Nikki Garcia, and her husband Artem Chigvintsev. This one, you guys, hits hard because I was always such a huge fan of Nikki Bella when she was in the WWE. She's such a strong woman, and it was awesome to watch her. But the case is serious, and we don't have the absolute facts, but we know enough to talk about it. Allegedly, Artem had called the paramedics. He had called 911 to come to his Napa Valley home with Nikki. He claimed that his wife had thrown shoes at him and he needed some sort of medical assistance. Well, for some reason, he called them off. And to his surprise, police arrived at the scene, which in California happens. You just can't call 911, call them off, and police not arrive to make sure that everything's okay. Sure, the paramedics went back home, but not the officers. So when officers arrive at the scene, they allow them inside the house, and they see that Nikki Garcia has a noticeable injury somewhere, we don't know where, and they proceed to arrest Artem for felony domestic violence. Now, some of you might say, well, why felony domestic violence? In the state of California, felony DV is charged if there is a pretty bad injury that's noticeable, that needs medical attention, hospital care, or if there's a history of domestic violence. Now, I will say, in 90% of the cases I get of domestic violence, they are charged by police as felonies, but the district attorney will end up lowering them to misdemeanors. So this case likely might be reduced to a misdemeanor if there's not a history of domestic violence and if the injury didn't send Nikki to the hospital or wasn't that serious. So what is the moral of the story here? Well, first, Artem played a little bit of a game that backfired on him. You just can't call 911 to have some sort of leverage against your wife, call them off, and then expect nothing to happen. The second issue is don't use domestic violence as a sword. Here's the issue. Domestic violence happens, and it happens to men as much as it happens to women. Men and women are both victims of domestic violence. But the issue is call 911 to protect yourself. Call 911 to get yourself safe. But don't call if you want some sort of leverage against your spouse. Anyhow, I can't wait to see how this case develops. And what are your thoughts on this? Again, big fan. It's tragic, and hope everything works out for the sake of their child. All right, you guys, take care. Bye.